Alright, how are things? So, what I'm doing in this video, I am writing some music for a short Australian film. Thrilled to be asked to do it. And the cool thing is, I'm writing some rock music for a bar scene that's going to happen in the film. And with this, what's the story with it is, the director has ideas on what type of music they'd like it to be like. So, I'm writing guitar music. It's going to be played on the radio in the background of the scene, hopefully. So this video is basically just documenting the process of how I'm going about it. I have no clue what I'm going to do yet. So I do have ideas, but I have no clue about the process. And I just figured it could be a useful thing for anybody out there writing songs themselves for soundtracks. So, or even for videos themselves. Who knows, it mightn't be though. we don't know. So, Evil Ways is a song that was suggested as something that I like the vibe of. Now, I'm about to listen to it here, and what I'm doing is I'm listening for certain things, because when somebody says they like a song, it isn't just that they like the song, it's that there's certain characteristics that they like about it. So it could be, maybe it's the tempo, maybe it's the vibe to it, maybe not the lyrics in this case, and it's the more overall vibe I'm thinking. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get the tempo. And there'll be times this will flick between my screen as well, so you'll see what I'm doing. Okay, so let's get into it. So I'm in the BPM, that's the tempo. So now I can see here, it is 117. So now I have a rough tempo, and of course my aim is not like to completely rip off the song. It's to find different elements of it that I may apply to my own version. Now the next thing I'm going to do is get my guitar, and I'm going to get what chords are being used. So get a pick, because it sounds like they're using a pick, and I'm going. Okay, so that's the main element of it. Now, I'm using G minor and C, and of course, like, if I just put down G minor C at that tempo, that's Evil Ways, so I'm definitely not doing that. And if I do, please comment below and say, hey Dave, you just ripped off the song. Right, here's the story. I'm gathering the general vibe of it. So there's a minor chord going to a major chord. And what that allows me to do is get a general picture here. So I'm writing it all down, old style. Right, so G, C, and then I'll go to a D7. Okay, so the next thing is, I'm going to plug in my guitar, and I'm just for now, it's going in through a Behringer desk here, and it's going into GarageBand, and it should sound, and this should kick it all off. Feel like that scene in Black or White. Joan the young lad plugs in the guitar and goes blasting all around.
Well, how's that? Eat this.
That happens sometimes. I'm not calling myself young, but I am saying this could blast. Ah, there we go. Now at the minute, isn't too hot on the sound front. So there we go. All right. So what's happening here now is that'll do for now. Even though Fat Face looks kind of cool. Bit too much delay. Okay, we'll go with this one. Now, this is where I need to begin looking at the percussion side of things. As you can hear in the original one, it's fairly like doom, da, da, doom, like that. I'm gonna change my BPM as well to 117. There we go. So for that then, I would go into GarageBand, and I've used GarageBand like last summer. Man, I got like so into songwriting. I'd use it for the percussion section. So I go into drum kit. So this is where I'm going to listen back to the piece now and go, how come it doesn't sound like it? Cowbell. Oh yeah. Now, that's a good example of how when I listen to something, I'm like, oh, that was in it? I wasn't even tracking for cowbell. Oh man. Gotta have more cowbell. So, Yeah, and sort of a dull enough snare sound. No, it's way too busy. Oh, hold on. Percussion, yes. Did somebody say Latin percussion? Yes, please. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and this is where you might go, Dave, you're ripping it off. I know. So, right, I need to chill this out a bit. It's fairly bananas. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that now. And again, I am borrowing from the fact that it's going from a minor to a major chord. So I'm going E minor 7 to A dominant 7. Now, for the bar scene, I'm going to check up. This is where I'll be keeping the monitor to myself because the files are semi-confidential. So, where is it located? So what I've done here now is I've looked at it and I've gone, okay, so the scene needs about a minute of music. And that's where I'll be looking at it and making sure that, so I'm after deleting the entire screen recording I had going on there. Still learning this stuff, bear with me. So we have the scene now. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to put the bar scene playing and I'm going to have the music here. It should run for about a minute. And I'm going to lay down the track. So, here we go. 2, 3. Yeah, fingerstyle's better. Now the cool thing with GarageBand is I can do this. If, let's say I need more, well, all I need to do is I can expand this. And what it does is, let's say here, let's say that was where all I wanted to go as far as. So I'll drag it to the end of bar 16. Now, all I need to do is hit this loop and it begins looping it from the beginning all over again. Which means that whatever I put down, I can keep it going. And ideally, it should stay in time. Let's check. So here we are, here's the loop. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so, technology. A new track with duplicate settings. So, this is where I'm going to do a little lead line. I'm going to go back, listen to Santana. Oh man, it's such a cool tune. That synth thing is pretty cool. Now, I had presets, user patches. Come on. Where are you? 60s combos bass. See, I can lay that down that way, and the thing is, of course, using a bass guitar would be unreal. However, in this example, this is just for a demo, and I'm just going to put it down just to get an idea, and of course, I'll put down a bass guitar then. So I'll ramp up the low, and I'll go again. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, that low note's better. I'll go for that again. Okay. Okay, so what I did there is I just got in the groove. In the words of Madonna, get into the groove. Here we go. Oops. Lesson 7. Don't sing Madonna ahead of recording. Ah. This is a prime example. You'll see there I only laid down one track. Well, because the thing is time, and I can just loop it here. It should work. There we go. And it'll be looped for all those. Still like all the drive. Okay, that's that bit then. Not Santana there. Okay, so I'm going to use some of that. I like the way it kind of takes off halfway through. Yeah, it's around there. No. There we go. There we go. So I'm going to cut that out. We're in. So now I'm going to put the movie playing, the clip I have, with song. It's a cheesy guitar. Thought I'd be in bed by 1:30. Don't think that'll be happening. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, now while that's rendering, I'm going to play the other song that was suggested to me. So again, I'm finding the BPM, it's 146. So I'll try this out. Okay, now this is more, it's not percussion. Be going back. Man, I love all these GarageBand presets, they're unreal. What do we do? Modern Motown maybe. And maybe not. Just in that na 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 na. pretty alright. Apart from all those insane fills. Sounds absurd. That'll be that, then I'll add in some guitar. I don't think it's 146. I'm wrong, so. I like it a lot. I'm feeling pretty confident about this one. Famous last words though. Now the reason I'm backing away from that one is because it was just too much. This has sit in the background. So I'll go again. I'm tempted not to put anything like with it. It's weird. Yeah, okay, so the other one. See, the singing kind of keeps it going, but I don't know, we'll see. And it's going to be quite a straightforward bass line. Now what I'm doing here, there's a reason I'm still playing this single note along with it. It's because sometimes you'll pick up on a vibe. You just want to sink in with it. That's where we'll be done. Okay, now let's see it. Turn up the low. Oh yes, there we go. Without it, it's your bass. Okay, here we go. Solo time. Could be like the last one. I'll let it run. Or maybe I'll solo now and I'll cut out later. I think that's about that one. No, I think it's cool without it. So okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to mix this bit down. We're 42 minutes in, so it's been like 50 minutes at this tonight. There we go. So those are two things I've done out tonight towards that song. A part of this thing is called diegetic thing, that it's going to be on the radio in the background. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to not make it too jumpy outy. Like I'd be inclined to like tear into a solo, and even one that I submitted before, it was hilarious. It was like a Joe Satriani. I'd been listening to Joe Satriani that day. So when I went back and did it, I was like, oh man, it just sounded like a rock concert where it should be background music. So that's basically how I go about it. Go into GarageBand, I'm going in through the desk here, I'm using my beloved Sura guitar, the Guthrie Govan Antique Modern. And yeah, we'll see what the director says now. Hopefully they'll like some of it. And if not, then there's tweaks. I have it all saved. And those guidelines, I was basing it on tempo, I was basing it on some of the chord structure and the general feel of it. Cool, hope you found this of value. If you want to keep up to date with other stuff I'm up to, I do like lessons, I do teaching philosophy and other things like that. So just hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.